Hi everyone, I'm Nia. This Flicks Talk. Alright. How many of you like the Olympics, whether it be summer or winter? I like them both. So I thought since I like them both, I'll talk just a little bit, pick a few movies of that take place, or that, what's the word I'm thinking about? That deal with the Summer Olympics, and then some that deal with Winter Olympics. Like American Anthem, came out in 1986, has Mitch Gaylord, who was on the 1984 gymnastics men's team. You know, I think that was the best men's team that we've had. Yeah, I think that was the last, like, good team that we had. I know Paul Hamm and Morgan Holmes, you know, they won medals a few Olympics ago, but as a team, they were like 84 team with some other people. I can almost name all of them, but anyway. But American Anthem has Mitch Gaylord in it, and Janet Jones, who is married to Wayne Gretzky, who is a hockey player. But that movie is just a drama. It deals with gymnastics, but it's not like, it doesn't deal with any, like, true events or anything. So, but if you like those type of movies, watch it. I own it. The only movie that I'm going to be talking about that I haven't seen is this one, but I'm very familiar with the theme song. Chariots of Fire deals with the 1924 Olympics. I think it's the United Kingdom's team, and it deals with the track, running, track and field event of the Olympics. But there's two movies done by, about one person. One is called Without Limits, and the other one is called Prefontaine, and it's about Steve Prefontaine. He was a runner. He did the track and field in the 1972 Olympics. He held many records, or numerous records, for a while. I think, of course, since then, people have broken his record, but still, at that time, he was a speed demon. Without Limits has Billy Coldrip. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. He played Steve Prefontaine, and in Prefontaine, Jared Leto played him. But he ended up dying in 1975 from a car accident. His alcohol level was just a little too high. So, yeah, he like slammed into a wall, and anyway, not very pretty, as I read. I want to leave out the gory details. And then, most recently, an Oscar-nominated film, Foxcatcher, deals with wrestling, and it was about the 1988 Olympics. There was more to the movie than the wrestling, but I'm not going to go into that. That's totally a different show. It's just wrestling. So I did gymnastics, 2 track and field movies, and then wrestling. But there's also a movie I was going to talk about, which I guess I'll touch on just a little bit. It's called Diving In. It has Matt Adler in it, and Christy Swanson. But it deals with diving. It's not really like an Olympic movie. I think he just kind of learns how to dive. He does the platform diving from the springboard, and gets over his fears from the height. Because he crashed down at the water. Poof, bam, hard. That's why. Anyway, but diving in, I think it's school competition, which could probably lead up to more, whatever. So let's get to the Winter Olympic movies. The first one is just a good movie. I love it. And it's not about a true story. It's just a good movie, drama, whatever, love story. It's called The Cutting Edge. D.B. Sweeney, Maura Kelly's in it. Topic. If you see the movie, you know what that is. You know, they do kind of touch on how she was in the '88 Olympics in figure skating, and she ruined it on herself. She did it herself, just kind of threw it away, the medal. In the same year, D.B. Sweeney's character, he was on the hockey team, so they kind of meet there at the Olympics. But then he crashes his head or something, eye problems. He can't skate anymore. Hockey. Can't play hockey, but he can't figure skate. So that's where the movie comes in. So then they kind of become, pairing for couples. Couple skating, figure skating. So, and then they work to go to the '92 Winter Olympics. So the Olympics were kind of like there, but the story itself. But yeah, I like that movie. I love it. Watch it quite often. Jamaica is pretty much known for their Summer Olympic sports, but they have competed in Winter Olympics in bobsledding. 1988, first bobsledding team from Jamaica. If you see in the movie with John Candy, Cool Runnings, that's their story. And actually, there was some kind of bobsledding accident that happened that in the movie they show the real footage. They used the real footage of the accident. They didn't recreate that. They just used the real footage of the accident from the Olympics. So, if you didn't know that, you do now. And then I think in another video I touched on the 1980 Olympics. And Lake Placid, hockey, the movie Miracle, with Kurt Russell playing Herb Brooks. To me, by far the best hockey coach ever. So I'm not really going to touch on Miracle too much because I've already touched on it before. But it is one of my favorite Olympic movies and is based on a true story. And so if you haven't seen it, it is a Disney film, so it is kid friendly. Not all Disney films are. There are some strong Disney films out there. Just let y'all know. And then this next one is, I think, not really based on a true story, just a movie with figure skating. Robbie Benson's in it. It's from 1978. It's called Ice Castles. The girl in the movie is not completely blind, but mostly blind. So she learned, so she figure skates and stuff. So she's like a single skater, I believe, if I remember. So that's a good one too, if you kind of like older films. So, because all the other ones are like 80s, well, yeah, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, whatever. That's the oldest one. So that's pretty much the Olympic movies. I'm quite sure there's more out there. I just haven't seen them or didn't want to talk about them. One or the other. So, American Anthem, Chariots of Fire, Without Limits, Prefontaine, Foxcatcher. Then you got, for the winter movies, you got The Cutting Edge, you got Cool Runnings, Miracle, Ice Castles, so figure skating, bobsled, hockey, gymnastics, track and field, wrestling. What is your favorite Olympic sport? Comment me. Let me know. See you next time. Bye.